Good morning. Today is Tuesday, January 16th. Here with Ryan, I'm Mindy.
We start with a video from Queer Quarterly honoring the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday.
Coretta Scott King was born in the Deep South.
As an African-American child growing up in the segregated South, I was told one way or another almost every day of my life that I wasn't as good as a white child.
She had dreams of becoming a singer, but she gained fame for her work as an activist. She is better known as the wife of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Coretta Scott King involved herself in multiple civil rights campaigns, speaking out with her husband against war, poverty, and racism. After MLK's assassination, she built upon his legacy and continued to deliver. As early as the 1980s, Coretta Scott King recognized that gay and lesbian African Americans also contributed to the civil rights movement. Her nod to LGBTQ civil rights activists wasn't purely symbolic. Bayard Rustin, who helped organize the March on Washington as MLK's advisor, was an open homosexual. James Baldwin, gay activist and author, was also close associates with Dr. King. Two other notable queens of the time include the Rosa Parks of Stonewall, Stormy DeLavery, as well as trans activist and co-founder of STAR, Marsha P. Johnson. The list of people who stand for both civil and gay rights has grown since Scott King's passing in 2006, continuing the fight for disadvantaged communities. In modern day, Coretta Scott King is still an icon of leadership, congeniality, and courage in the fight for equality.
Today's student is now recognized as a significant political actor with amazing power to influence the course of societies all over the world.
Queer Quarterly wishes you a happy MLK Day.
There will be an ICC meeting tomorrow, January 17th, during both lunches in the lecture hall. Join us to learn about our second semester Club Rush, requirements to maintain your club status and club charter, and learn how to start a new club. This is a date change. Please remember it is tomorrow.
Future Grizzly leaders, if you picked up an election packet in the ASB room or still may be thinking of running, come to the first election workshop. This week we will be going over the questions that will be asked and discuss how they will be scored. The workshop is Wednesday from 3:30 to 4:30. Election packets are due February 15th.
It's that time again to recognize a teacher who you think goes above and beyond, inspires you, and motivates you to be your best self or stands out in a crowd. Let GA know who you'd like to nominate by scanning the QR code.
Join Queer Quarterly and Artistic Minds in C32 on Friday, January 19th after school for canvas painting and a snack. There will be limited seating, so come early.
This year, ASB is flipping the script. Instead of ASB picking one theme for this year's prom, the student body will have the opportunity to vote for their favorite theme. Juniors and seniors only. Starting tomorrow, check your Outlook email to vote or scan the QR code and vote on your favorite theme. Each theme has its unique decor, music, and dress code. The theme with the most votes will be announced on next week's Fairfax. Make sure to cast in your vote by this Friday at 3:20 p.m. The themes are Beauty and the Beast, Princess and the Frog, and Masquerade. Thank you for your efforts and contributions.
Join Grizzly Achievement for our annual game night this Wednesday, January 17th. Bring your friends and your favorite board games to the LOHS cafeteria from 4 to 5:30 for a fun-filled game night. We can't wait to see you there.
Class of 2024, there will be at least 2 separate 3G environmental scholarships awarded at this year's Senior Awards Night. The deadline to submit your application is by Thursday, February 29th. See this Parent Square message page to download an electronic application, or see Mr. Plunkett in his classroom C40 to get a paper application or ask him any questions. If you've already submitted yours last semester, you do not need to submit it again. Good luck.
Seniors, please stop by the yearbook table at lunch to check off your senior quotes and senior portrait. If you would like to add a senior quote or change your senior quote, please bring your ID. The last day to change, sign off, or add a senior quote is Wednesday, January 17th.
Hey Senior Grizzlies, there is a mandatory CSF meeting for seniors on January 18th. The meeting will be held during both lunches in the lecture hall. We'll be discussing the requirements along with eligibility to graduate with CSF honors. See you there.
Are you a student interested in pursuing a career in the medical field? Looking for a place on campus to involve yourself in the medical field? Join Service for Hospitals on Thursday, January 18th as we take our yearbook photo and learn about the frontline workers that work in our local hospitals. We'll also be having a sweet treat for all, so make sure you don't miss it.
Grizzlies for God is having an upcoming outreach event called Set Free. Anybody and everybody is welcome. This will take place in the gym during lunch on Thursday, January 18th. Come hear from Christian rapper Joseph Golding. Free pizza is given for attending the full event. You don't want to miss out. We hope to see you there.
We end with a video from BSU honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
When we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
As we remember Dr. King,
honored on this special day,
he had a dream that we would stand
united together in this land,
that we will strive to find a way
to live as friends in peace today.
He wanted each of us to see
the beauty of equality.
He taught that right overcomes wrong,
that hope can turn the weak to strong,
and showing love instead of hate
would make our country truly great.
His message meant to set us free
was filled with hope for you and me.
So on this day, let freedom ring.
As we remember
Dr. King,
our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter.
That's it for us. Remember to
Work hard,
inspire others,
lead with integrity,
and dream big.
have a great Tuesday.